Have you ever received praise for a piece of work or accomplished something amazing and people tell you how wonderful and talented you are, but instead of taking that praise on and being like, thank you, actually it makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable and awkward? Welcome to the world, the very complex world of imposter syndrome. And today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the issue. You can totally overcome imposter syndrome, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how in this video. And you're going to want to stick around until later because I'm going to be showing you this game-changing technique that I've used myself to let that praise in. Because you are amazing, you are fantastic, but you just need to believe in yourself a little bit more. So stick around and I'm going to be showing you how to tackle that inner critic and overcome imposter syndrome. I'm Elise Clayton and I'm an RTT therapist and coach. And imposter syndrome is something that I've personally had experience of for as long as I can remember, actually, because for many years I worked in marketing and advertising agencies and I won awards for my work. I was constantly praised for my work. I presented in front of thousands of people, but to me, it felt like I was a fraud, like I was just putting on this front that I was faking it. And whenever anybody gave me any praise or gratitude, I just couldn't take that on because I felt like somehow it wasn't mine to take on. So what is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is when you doubt your skills or your talents and you somehow feel a fraud because even though you might be showing evidence that says that you are doing really well, you just don't believe that yourself. So common symptoms of this could include things like being really critical about yourself or feeling like, whenever you have a success, it's just luck. It's not from your talents. So have a think about that and whether you identify with any of these points. So if you feel in some way that you are tricking people into thinking that you're super talented, then watch this video because I'm going to give you some tips on how you can overcome this and how it's going to help you. The way we think and talk to ourselves really does shape our reality because whatever we tell our minds, it doesn't care whether it's true, false, good, bad, it just accepts it. So think about those things that you're saying to yourself daily. Now what I want you to do is take a nice big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just close down your eyes. And just visualize a time where you felt uncomfortable, where you felt you out of place or you didn't fit in. And in that moment, just think about the situation that you're in and how it made you feel. And also the thoughts that were running through your head. And just think about that for a second. Be in that moment. And now think about how those thoughts and feelings affected your actions. So what did it make you do? Did it make you run away from the situation? Did it make you think, I'll have a drink for Dutch courage? What did you do? What coping mechanism did you use? And now I'm going to share with you 2 ways that you can actually transform the way that you think about yourself. The first is visualization. And visualization is like creating a movie in your mind. It's living out your very, very best life. So visualization is really going to help you boost your confidence because you're going to be seeing those goals and those visions being acted out. And your mind actually can't tell the difference between real and imagined. So imagine your best life until it becomes your reality because your mind will always work with you to make that vision your reality. This isn't a one-off process. This needs practice, consistency, because your mind learns by repetition. So by repeating this process, you're telling your mind, this is me. And the more you tell yourself, this is me, the more you begin to believe it. And to believe that you are that strong, confident person that you already are, you just need that little bit of a nudge to remind yourself. And here's a powerful visualization that I used myself to help me understand where that greatness lay in me and to step into that person that I already was, but I just didn't realize it at the time. So what I want you to do is take a nice big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, close down your eyes. And I want you to imagine that in front of you is a huge cinema screen, and you're looking at this cinema screen and there's nothing on it at the moment, but you look down into your hands and you find that you've got an iPad there. And what I want you to do is I just want you to press play on that iPad and you can see that a picture comes up on the screen in front of you. And on that screen, it's you. It's you living your very best life, doing amazingly at work, having a wonderful family life, everything that you want. Look at it in great detail and just watch yourself. Where are you? What are you wearing? What are you doing in that moment that's making you feel happy and alive? Maybe you're spending time with your family. Maybe you're doing your dream job. Maybe you're running that business that you've always wanted to run. So just picture that now, that ideal life that you're living. Just watch it in every detail, because that's you, and all of that is available to you. And what I want you to do now is look down at that iPad and just put that aside. And I want you to walk towards the cinema screen in front of you. And now I want you to step into the screen and go over to that version of you that you've just visualized, because that is you. And I want you to step into their shoes, your shoes, and know that everything that you've just visualized is available to you, and you are worthy and deserving of it. And as you do that, you feel yourself integrating into that future version of yourself, and knowing that that's where you're going. That's your goal. This is your crystal clear vision. That is you in this moment. Now is your time. And as you do that, I just want you to take a nice big deep breath in again. And as you breathe out, just open up your eyes and know that that version of you is integrated into you, and you are worthy and deserving of everything that you desire in your life. So go out and get it. And next up, I'm going to share a daily affirmation practice with you that's been an absolute game changer for people who struggle with imposter syndrome. So what are affirmations? Affirmations are statements that we say to ourselves to build confidence and to build that self-love within ourselves. And the more we consistently do it, the more our mind starts to believe it. So we want to feed it good thoughts, good statements of truth. Affirmations promote personal self-growth. They help you feel more confident in yourself. So affirmations promote self-growth. They build that confidence within you, and they actually make you feel so much better. They really do contribute to your overall feeling of well-being. So let's look at what those affirmations might be. What boost do you need? Maybe you're not feeling very confident, so make one of your affirmations, I am super confident. I am strong and confident. If you lack motivation perhaps, I'm positive and I'm motivated. Have a think about the things that you need and make those your daily affirmations. And what I want you to do, and what is really key here, is consistency. Write out some affirmations and repeat them to yourself daily. Because as I mentioned earlier, your mind learns by repetition, and this is all about rewiring your mind to be the very best you and live your very best life. So now we're going to rewrite your narrative, changing the story that you tell yourself so that you're more open to new opportunities and ready to fulfill your full potential. Basically, it lets you live more boldly so you can achieve your dreams. So now let's rewrite your narrative together. I'm going to show you how. So what I want you to do is go and grab a piece of paper and a pen. And I want you to divide that piece of paper into 2 columns. And in column 1, you're going to write all the negative perceptions you have about yourself. Maybe the negative things that you say about yourself, think about yourself, and just pop them all in that column on the left-hand side. And now what I want you to do on the right-hand side is flip that, reverse it. So for example, if you're saying, oh, I feel sluggish and demotivated, I want you to say in the right column, I feel energized and really motivated. If you're writing in that left column, I'm just not good enough, I want you to write in the other column, I am more than good enough. If you're going to write in that left column, I'm not capable, I'm not able to do this. And I want you to write in the right-hand column, I am more than capable of anything that I set my mind to. So what's the benefit of this? The benefit of this is that we are writing a new narrative for ourselves. We are putting ourselves, like we did that little exercise before, into the shoes of that person that you want to be, that you already are, but you're just holding yourself back. And so by writing out that column and writing out that list of positive affirmations, and if you did struggle with thinking of affirmations earlier, this exercise should really help you as well to solidify those. So let me give you a fantastic example of how this really does work and how it personally worked for me. Because if someone had told me a couple of years ago that I would be sitting here making videos, talking about RTET and personal development and helping other people, I would have laughed them out of town, because I would have said, I can't do that. Nobody wants to listen to me talk about these things. And the main thing was, who does she think she is? And I carried those words with me for a long time, because I thought, people don't want to know, people don't want to hear me. What authority do I have to be doing this? And look at me now, in front of the camera, doing videos to people and not feeling awkward about it. And it's all because I flip reversed the way that I thought about myself and what I was doing. Because I always wanted to do this. I always wanted to speak about therapy and talk to people about therapy, but I didn't feel like I had somehow the authority to do that. But I flip reversed it, and I realized actually that rationally, when I rationalized things, people were asking me for advice. So this was just another way for me to give that advice back. I didn't think I was confident enough to do it. I told myself daily that I was confident, that I am confident, until my mind believed it, and I felt confident enough to sit in front of a camera and do my first video. So this really, really does work. Feeling like a fake can really hurt your confidence and can slow down progress in all areas of your life. It can leave you feeling anxious and worried and keep you stuck, and it can make developing yourself as a person really hard. That's why it's so important to handle these negative thoughts, because the good news is you can overcome this and you can move forward. I promise if you keep using these tips and practicing and keeping it consistent, it really is going to change your life and the way that you think about yourself. So just believe in yourself a little more every day. And remember that it's small steps that lead to big changes. You are capable, you are enough, and each day is an opportunity for you to step into the shoes of the best version of you. So I'd love to hear how you found those exercises and to hear about your experiences with imposter syndrome, because I love to read all of the comments. So pop them below. And thanks for watching and being part of our little community here on the RTT YouTube channel.